cheers.
Cheers.
To friends and mimosas and freedom. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 92.
Yeah.
Y'all both are
No,
92?
no. I'll be 92 in October.
Oh, okay.
He's older.
I'm an old
Did you recall your very first day that you were?
Yeah, I sure did.
What? Tell us about
It
it.
was more or less like a forced march out around Alexander and the pine trees and the hills. And you're walking on each side of the highway with that M1 weighs at least 8 pounds. The helmet is at 3 pounds. And all your ammunition, your bayonet, fishing shovel. And you'd see some of them guys, they'd go from side to side. They'd pass out because they wasn't used to it.
Oh.
And country boys, it was like a picnic to us. And the ambulance was picking them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was boot camp?
Yeah.
that boot camp?
Yeah, that's right. But that was, I couldn't get over. They gave me a rifle to shoot. I never won, yeah. A very powerful weapon.
What about your boot camp days? Do you remember the first day?
Yeah, I was in a company of, I believe it's 70 in our barracks. I believe it was 70. And I was the only one who had finished college. Some of them had been to Tulane and other good, but they didn't quite finish.
Okay.
And so they made me in charge. I don't know, what do you call a guy in charge of a company in boot camp?
Drill sergeant? Yeah.
Maybe so. I didn't get any pay for it though. It wasn't like that. But I was treated a little better, I think. But I couldn't march. I could put my foot down and go somewhere, but I never got my foot down just exactly when everybody else got theirs down. Is that a common thing?
Well, yeah, the timing of it, yeah, it happens. Some people it's easier to keep time with your body, and other people it's a little more difficult.
So they reduced me from that to another non-paying job, and I don't think there was any work in that one. But I didn't object to it at all. And I finished boot camp satisfactorily and got orders to spend another year in San Diego in communications school. But boot camp wasn't bad, really.
It wasn't?
No.
Tell you how God saved my life another time.
How's that?
Yeah. When we got out of the woods with Walter Schwalik, I was bucking next to an alcoholic, and he was a drunk, and all of a sudden he looked at me and he did this. He said, "You know what?" He said, "I'm going to kill you." I said, "What?" And he pulled his bayonet out. The bayonet about this long, and he kept approaching me, and I did this. I was against the wall, I couldn't move, and the bayonet was starting to hurt me. I said, "I'll tell you what I'm going to do." Boy, he looked at me and said, "What?" I said, "If you pick that," I didn't shout. I said, "If you pick that bayonet up, you name the beer, and I'll buy you all you can drink." He looked at me and said, "I'll be damned." And he dropped the bayonet up, that was it. I said, "Thank you, Lord, thank you."
Yeah. Wow.
He went, it's still going on today. They lose their mind. Yeah. And they want to take it out on somebody, or they kill themselves.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, his name was Ernest. I knew something was wrong with Ernest. I said, "Ernest, what's wrong with you?" He says, "Nobody can help me." I said, "The hell, talk to a priest or preacher or somebody." He said, "No." You know what he did?
What?
He pulled his shoes off. He put right here, he pulled the trigger.
Oh, no.
Oh.
They had another one. His name was Earl. And he might be family trouble, no telling. And what he did, he found a gas mask and gassed himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's still going on today. They committed suicide.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Did that happen when they came home or while they were there?
Out there, yeah.
Out there.
And some of them for promotion or a Dear John letter. You know what that is?
Okay.
I hope you get back home, but I met somebody else. Now, I've seen that happen,
Yeah.
But I was lucky. And I got married, and my wife waited for me. 63 years with that woman.
Wow.
Yeah. She put up with me.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's a long
She was
time.
a clerk, supervisor at the courthouse with Bobby Boudreaux for 22 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long? Your wife's here today too, huh?
Pardon me?
Your wife is here?
Yeah.
How long y'all been together? How long y'all been married?
I'm sorry.
How long you been married?
I started to say too long, but we got married in 1965.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. So y'all are going on 58 years, if it hasn't come yet. Did you have your
June the 6th.
anniversary for this year yet?
Okay.
Your
54,
anniversary,
June
you remember the
6th.
date?
D-Day.
Yeah.
You sure that's all? 58?
That's it. I'm sorry. I was born in 1966, so I know that I have a birthday coming, and I'm going to be 57. So that means you've been married for 58 years.
Okay.
That's yes.
He's taking your word for it.
Yes, take my word for it.
Yeah.
That is amazing to be with the same person. That's amazing.
Was the did they entertain y'all while you were in the military? Like,
Sometimes I do USO. Dances.
oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes, I'll never forget one time they had a big commotion. They got the Yankees and us Cajuns started arguing and drinking, and boy, the fight started. Here come the
Oh my
MPs.
goodness.
The MPs, they don't fool around. Them guys got a stick about this long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
break you up.
Oh my.
They were singing the Yankee song, we were singing the Cajun song.
The War of 1812, we had the Civil War, then we had the Second World War, the First World War, Second World War, Korea, Vietnam. Now this airplane